So if there's no lockdown, I'm ready. Howdy folks, this is Alan. So I went to Shanghai, which is China's Hawaii, for a little over a week. But then when I got back, things got scary again in Shanghai. Dozens of new cases popped up, and some of my friends who live in Pudong were quarantined again, even though it was just for a few days. And there's also been a lot more testing, but that's also really necessary in order to get into office buildings, as well as to take public transport. 8 a.m. on a Sunday, I came down to do my mandatory mass testing. There's other things I'd rather do, like sleep. The fridge is pretty full, and I've got a lot of frozen meat here, and I just don't have any more space. With concerns that there's going to be another lockdown, I thought that would be a good time just to get another freezer just in case. More than 20 million people in China's financial capital of Shanghai were locked down for at least 2 months. I've had maybe a dozen friends who have left or are leaving, including Sylvia, who heads to London for her MBA.
I would say it probably accelerated my move because I was planning to perhaps wait for another year or so, but this time after this 2 months of lockdown, I think everything has been changed, including our mentality and also our outlook for the city as well. I guess the worst is our concern of another lockdown coming on the way. So a lot of people are just trying to leave as soon as possible. The Chinese government trying to create a very calm facade from the outside, but actually there's a lot going on inside.
China has staked so much on avoiding virus fatalities, it can't exit the pandemic as other countries have by accepting deaths as a reality of living permanently with COVID. Given the size of China's population, the stakes are even higher. But the trade-off for Xi is slower economic growth, which has traditionally been the prime concern of party officials. Terry, great to see you, man. I'm here with Terry, who's lived here for 2 decades and is now a resilience coach.
It's hard to be positive all the time. For a lot of us, it's the not knowing when we can get out. Number one is stay away from the news. So the news is incredibly demoralizing. Also remove yourself from any WeChat groups, any social media that is negative, and try and remove yourself from the situations. Physical exercise can really go a long way to boost your mental health. Go and do 100 squats, go and do 10 push-ups, just get your blood going.
In Shanghai, there have only been a couple of dozen new cases, but there have been some towns. There's one steelmaking hub that locked down the whole city because of one case. And lockdown concerns and slowing economic growth. GDP barely grew in the second quarter are the reasons why one consultancy estimates that 10,000 wealthy Chinese are looking to leave China this year. For those who can't leave, well, basically you got to hope and pray that you're not caught in another lockdown in China's new normal.